Hello everyone. First of all, let me thank you for your interaction in our school's campaign related to staying at home and being responsible for your personal hygiene in order not to get infected or infect whom you love. And let me also thank you for your past comments on our videos related to explaining the grammar rules. And this video is being introduced to answer some of the confusing questions that you posed related to these grammar rules. Let's try to figure out these answers together. Let's start with the first grammar rule, articles. We agreed that we used the indefinite article and before the word that starts with the vowels, such as these vowels, the 5 main vowels. And we gave an example, an umbrella. But one of you said that why not we use an uniform, even if it starts with U, like umbrella. And the answer is because we're dealing with sounds, not letters. Means what? Means we're dealing with the sound A as in umbrella. This is the sound A. E as in elephant, an umbrella. E as in igloo, an igloo. A as in an apple, and O as in an onion. So we're dealing with sounds, not letters. And that's why M3 takes an as a definite or indefinite articles, not a, even if it starts with the word or the letter M. So we're dealing with the sounds, not the letters. This is the answer to the first question. Let's move on to the second question with the second grammar rule, the adjectives. And we gave an example using the adjective big. In comparative case, we use it as bigger. So why we double the G? Because it's preceded by a vowel. And the question was, why not we double the W, even if it's preceded by the O, and it's also a vowel? Why not? The answer is, we're dealing with short vowels, not long vowels. Okay. So some of you would answer, what is the difference between long vowels and short vowels? And the answer is, long vowels are those vowels that are written as they are pronounced. For example, the word mean, see the long vowel A, and the word man, the short vowel man. So there is a difference between the long vowels and the short vowels, and that's why we're doubling the G, because it's preceded by I, because this is a short vowel, and we're not doubling the slow, the W, because even if it's preceded by the O. Okay, let's move on to the point number 3, the difference between in school and at school. I have noticed that in some of your writings you do not differentiate between on school and at school. And actually there is a difference between these prepositions when they come with the word school. For example, let me give you this example and let's try to figure out the difference. For example, I'm a teacher and I work at school, but I'm not in school anymore. Again, I'm a teacher, I work at school, but I'm not in school anymore. So the difference is, in school means I'm still learning and I'm still a student. In school, I'm still learning, I'm still a student, either in school or in college. But at school means I'm inside the premises of the school, I'm inside the building. So you have to differentiate between using these prepositions when you are writing paragraph or an article and using the words in school and at school. Okay. Let's move on to the fourth point, the difference between on the weekend and at the weekend. Actually, there is no difference between on the weekend and at the weekend. Both are correct and both carry the same meaning. But US people or American people tend to use on the weekend in their writings. On the other hand, British people or people from the UK tend to use the preposition at in their writings. So if you're saying I'm visiting my uncle at the weekend, it's correct. And you can say also I'm visiting my uncle on the weekend. Both are correct. There is no difference between on the weekend and at the weekend. Let's move on to the last point. When should we capitalize the subjects? Actually, we capitalize only these subjects: English, Arabic, religion, and also PE. But we do not capitalize science and math. And the answer is because these are proper nouns. Proper nouns means what? Means they are unique. Means they are unique and one and only. That's why we capitalize these subjects and we not capitalize science and math. So I'm waiting for your comments on this video, and I'm waiting your written answers using some of these words and expressions in sentence on your own in order to show me the difference between them. Thank you very much and see you in the next video.